I've got it.
Sounds right.
I missed it. I have to see if we're on. We're that 1 minute late.
We're
Not paying attention. I was not on my game today.
we are we're having a Friday, guys.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's time. It's having fun with J&J, and of course we're having fun because we're goobers, and we're talking about stuff that probably doesn't matter. But welcome everybody. Today, we had a guest planned, but our guest was not able to make it.
Yeah.
So, of course, we had nothing else planned, and I told Jeanette, I said, well, she woke me up this morning bright and early and was giving me the channel numbers and stuff, and so as I was driving to what I was doing this morning before the show, I thought, we're getting an audience. It's not humongous yet, but we are getting an audience. And so some of you may not know our story. You're like, oh, I'm going to check this channel out. And you see these two like women doing what? And, the last couple of shows we've had, we actually haven't had crafters on. So you might be a little confused going, what the heck? What's with these two chicks? So I thought
you're going to find out, that's for sure.
I thought Jeanette and I could go ahead and do a little bit of
re-intro.
Yeah.
Little
intro of who we are, what we're doing here. We really don't know what we're doing, but
now we kind of do. We kind of do. We become. You can't say that about me. I've learned a lot.
Okay, I'm going to speak just for me.
Okay. Yes, for you.
Some days we don't know what we're doing. Some days
that's true. That's true.
But we show up.
But we do. Yeah.
And then after we show up, we make something out of what we're doing. So. Anyway, so this show is just going to be about, if you have any questions, and we do get asked questions a lot from people, and how we got started and how we met. It's kind of like a travel down the dating road with me and Jeanette.
Yeah.
But,
and I'm never gonna get that movie, but
so, Jeanette and I are both entrepreneurs, small business people.
Yep.
Jeanette has her business called
Creations of the Heart Art. It's been so long that I'm glad I remembered the name.
And what do you do, Jeanette?
I make custom clocks, vintage custom clocks, and home decor. And my clocks are trademarked, and that's how Jen find me.
Yep. And I do crafts and stuff, but I actually wrote a kid's book, and I was trying to figure out how to market it. Marketing is the number one issue with small business. Okay. And I was doing the pop-up route, as was Jeanette. We both do pop-ups. Jeanette had actually more success at it than I did. And she used to live in Texas.
Yes, and Mansfield.
In Mansfield. I live in San Antonio now, but I'm originally from LA via San Diego. Now Jeanette is in Florida. So we have never met.
No, and I want to, and she says no.
I'm thinking it's going to blow our mojo. I'm just thinking, but we will. We will. We were going to, and then she doggone moved to Florida. So
I did. I couldn't take the desert anymore. I figured I already did that in the service. I didn't want to do it again.
So I called her. No, we met on a not a dating site. I call it a dating site, but
right? You always say that. People are gonna start thinking
it's like a dating site. Like we met, we emailed, we got together, we did a first date. The first date where you're planning on, like, I'm really not going to spend any time with this person because I'm not going to like them. So I'm out of there in 20 minutes. Then you spend 2 hours. And you're like, wait, I really like this person. That's what happened.
Well, yeah, the 20 minute didn't go 20 minutes. It went an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah.
One day I will unearth it in my spare time. But we both wanted to find a way to make our businesses grow. That was our goal, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
She made clocks. She did all kinds of very cool frames, and actually, I need to buy one of the maternity frames for you. A gal I know, her daughter's having a baby.
Oh, okay.
So
nice to tell me right here live.
Just got an order online.
Yeah.
So we talked that one time, and we talked about everything. Just laughed and talked and had a good time. And then we didn't talk for a while. We didn't.
Yeah, she never called me back. She ghosted me.
I did. I ghosted her.
I was 3 months. I counted 3 months.
Did you?
She ghosted me. Yeah, 3 months. It's always, if you look at our previous, I would say 3 months of dead air. 3 months. I always wondered, like, when am I ever going to see that interview? Who was this woman?
Yeah,
who was the masked woman who
was that woman? Why did she get all that information out of me?
Yeah, it was really good too. It was a good interview. You're never going to see it, but yeah.
She's never going to let that go.
Until you put it on air, no?
You know how hard it is to edit a 2-hour interview? Like, why don't I just do War and Peace at this time? But I know I got it somewhere in the archives. But so I did call her back.
Yeah.
I did, and I just said, "Look, well, what can we do? What can we do? I wanted to start some kind of show, but I didn't really know how to do it, and so." I just said, she goes, well, what can we do? And I go, well, we talk. That's what we do. That's all we know how to do is talk. And then she goes, okay, well, let's do a YouTube channel. And I was like, oh, okay. That's a new one. And it's been 3 years?
Yeah, it's been 3 years. No, it's going on 4.
Going 4.
No, every February 4th. That's our anniversary, February 4th. And we started 3 years ago. Yeah. See, I keep all that information.
And she put a couple of requests in. She said, okay, I'll do this with you, but we have to have fun.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to do this and not have fun.
Yeah.
And the second thing is she's going to be out with her faith. And I said, that's okay. We're the same faith. It's just the old, I'm the Catholic and she's not.
Contemporary.
She's
contemporary Christian.
Right? So
non-denominational.
And she's been working on me, but the nuns are tough to kick out of my head. Anyway, I said, okay. And I hate to say this, sounds so bad. We just did it. Like we just
clicked. It just connected. It was on fire. We started with 2 people, and we did it for like 3 or 4 months. The YouTube, it was going real good. I had us booked out for a whole year. It was like we got over 300 videos, Jenny.
Yeah.
So we started with that, and then all of a sudden she comes out with a bright idea. And I'm like,
brilliant.
You're trying to make me now. I'm right here learning everything about the back end. I'm learning because when I was in Mansfield, Texas, I was in a church and they were teaching me production. It was new to me. If you would have told me, oh, you're going to be a producer on a TV, I would have told you, girl, no. And yes, it turned out yes. So I end up learning a lot on YouTube. I said, oh, I could do this, this, and this. And I taught myself because that's what I'm gonna do. Everybody else wanted like $3,000 to $5,000 for me to learn. I just gotta read. So I read, you know, and whatever you don't do, there's YouTube. You can find out, you know.
And trial and error.
Yeah. So we were learning.
Don't forget to push the live button.
Yeah. And and then we learned the platform that we're on. It's a whole system. And it started, even it's growing. We're growing with this platform. We started when this platform was 1.0, you know, and now as we grow, it's growing, and we've been stuck with it. Like, I won't go anywhere else. I love my stream.
We tried.
We did.
We tried. And we were, when you know, anytime you enter something like this where you've never done it before,
keep it simple.
Always try something and then it works, and then you see something else and you think, oh, that might be better, or that might work better.
Right.
But this actually has worked out really well for us.
Yes.
It didn't have all the bells and whistles that it has now.
No, it was very basic.
Very basic.
Like, go on, you don't even have an intro. It was like, if you got to see our new beginnings, there it is on TV. It actually says having fun with J&J first video. And if you see, I don't even have hair. Not that I have hair now, but you know, I was really I had a alopecia. I didn't have no hair, and I was with a cap, and I was in Texas, and you see me standing, and then she was, you was so young then. I saw your youngness.
I was young.
We made so many mistakes, and we and it's funny how God, we put the people that we started with are no longer with us, right? We started one area, now we're like far gone. And it's so funny because I'm looking at that video, I'm going, wow, we've come a long way.
A long way.
In intros and everything. And I'm like, man. So
well, the YouTube was great, but what I wanted to do was we weren't reaching enough crafters. So let me just backpedal a little bit, because we get off on tangent, and
but that's how we always are, though.
The idea was that we wanted to get crafters, artisans, and artists, not people that are working for big companies or have a big company. We're looking at gals like us, guys and gals like us that have a skill, have a talent, have a passion for something, for creating.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to bring them to the forefront, help them get their businesses moving, be a cheerleader, be a supporter, and provide a platform for them to be able to show their businesses and to share their businesses and hopefully grow their businesses. Mm-hmm. And the first year that we did this with YouTube, it was crazy. We got a whole bunch of people on, different people from all walks of life. And then I just wanted to be bigger. I wanted to find a better way to reach more people. And I came across something that kept coming up on my phone. And I know it's weird. Phones are weird. Like now it's like if you think something, you know,
it shows up on the phone.
And then your phone starts giving you, like, you know, Tahiti, places to visit in Tahiti. But it kept coming up, you know, have your own channel. And I thought, okay, we can't afford this. The bottom line, guys, is we don't have any backing. We don't have any money. Like, we're not, we're doing this by the skin. I work my job. Jeanette has her thing, and we're not bankrolled in any way.
The TV is self-supported, and our customers, our clients, our merchants that are on here with us, they actually help support to keep this going.
It's just now, after the 3 years, that it's being paid for. But
it took time. It takes time. With anything good, it takes time.
Right. And I didn't think we could afford it. And we started off with one, and I found out we could probably swing it. that meant Jeanette had to learn all of the back end of not only YouTube now, but she had to learn a streaming channel. And that's what it is.
And I remember the homework that she gave me.
Oh my gosh.
And I did not go to sleep. I think I stayed up 24 hours learning all this network platform, everything I had to do. And I was so excited. I said, oh, I can do this. I could do this. I could do this. Did you know we can go on here? It was really good. It was really good.
So just to understand it, y'all, it is literally like if you go to your Roku TV or Fire TV or Apple, and you go to your app store, you could go to your app store and find us and download this on your TV and do it on your phone and your.
Right now, I'm looking at us right here on the phone. We're on the phone, so
it's a TV channel, right? So we started with one, and we worked on it for a while.
We got too big for it, and
it did not work out, but we literally didn't have a channel all of a sudden because it was starting to goof up, and we're like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do?
What's going on?
And we're looking.
And then I came across
I saw it and I said, Jeanette, we can't afford it.
Yep. And I said, okay. I said, but I already had booked the appointment. And I said, come on, it doesn't hurt just to listen to it. And I remember what she was doing. She was cooking. She was she was cooking, and the man is talking and everything. And then it was like, Jen, did you hear what he said? And I already knew we already had our price bracket. And then I said, Jen, did you hear what he said? She goes, no, what? I said, you're not listening? And she goes, okay, tell me again. I said, is this, and this? And he goes, nah, get out of here. She didn't believe it. And the guy said, yes, it's this price. And we're getting much more. 3 channels on the phones, on the social media, everything. And I said, we hit the lottery. Now, let me tell you, it didn't surprise me that it was a Christian platform. Big people use this same platform
for their
church and things like that. So it wasn't surprising when we got the price and we found how much we got. I said, Jenny, we can afford it. And she goes, yes, we can. And there I had to learn another new system. Oh my gosh. I was like, I'm going to kill myself.
And it was totally different than the other platform.
Yes, totally different.
She was kind of like she would call me. She's like, I can't. I go, yes, you can. You did the last one. So this was like a year. This was like a year and a half into after we did the YouTube and we did this. And
it was entering the second year. So once we got into the second year, we were already on the new platform, and we loved it because once we started seeing ourselves on the demand and things like that, and we kept discovering new things. Like, what is it? Like, it was a few months ago, wasn't it? Like 7 months ago that we discovered, hey, it's live.
It's amazing because you know what? This is the thing. Again, this isn't our full-time job.
Right.
We want it to be our full-time job. The goal is to get me to have this as a full-time job.
Right.
But we do all the content.
Get off the road. Project name.
Get me off the road. we do all the content. We do all the booking. We do all the emails.
Well, no, correction. We used to do all the booking.
Well, I'm trying to give them a starting point.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So all of this stuff is new. So every time we go, we get the YouTube is fine. We just show up and do our show, and we don't have any scripts or anything. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know who the guest is really. She doesn't really tell me. I'll say, do we have a show on Friday? And she's like, yeah, we have this person. Then Thursday night before the show, I go in and I read about the person and I create a little slide for them to come in. And then we start talking to the person. And that's what we do. And we've had people, we've had the most amazing people from all over the United States. They do so many different things and so many amazing things. And some some we've gotten closer to, or we know them more. Some we haven't seen for a while, but they all had their own. It's just so interesting, because we only get to see like the celebrities and the people that are, highly over makeup and washed, and
and we always tell people, don't, you come as you are. I tell them, when you come on the show, you come as you are. We've had people afraid, and by the end of the show, they don't want to leave.
Like this on camera.
Yeah. Yeah. And by the end of the show, they're all in it.
And then they go, oh, is it over? Yeah. And we have all age brackets. And we have some marvelous young people.
I'm going to say this. Who was your most favorite guest from the old days? I know one, and I know you're going to agree with me. We have so many, but there's one that always stands out, that she was afraid of the camera for real, and she became a superstar after that.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say.
Okay.
We have so many people.
I know.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. And she, oh my gosh. And it made my day.
And we have a lot of people. That's how we got Jeff. Jeff's part of our show.
Yeah.
Because he kept saying it was a hobby. And Jeanette and I have had conversations about this, because this is one of the hardest things for us to bridge, to crack.
Mm-hmm.
The hobbyist versus the business person.
Yep. Oof.
And we're going to probably do a show on that eventually. But all these people we meet they do pop-ups, or they sell to their friends and family. And Jeff said, I don't want it to stop being fun, because he thought if it becomes a business, then it doesn't become fun anymore.
Right.
So almost all the gal that we're talking about, we have a young gal that's one of our favorites. She comes on a lot. We have a couple that we've had a couple times on, husband and wife team.
Yeah.
And so
we've had senior citizens on here, 80 years old.
I will never understand. She makes the dolls.
Yes.
And these are the most amazing dolls. And she's got the most amazing craft room. I was pea green. Remember her?
Yeah. Yep. That was gorgeous.
And they do all the stuff. They do the social media. They do the pop-ups. But they don't want to make that step into making it a business. But we got into this channel, and we found out all this stuff. Jeanette, every day she's like, guess what we can do? Guess what we can do?
Yeah.
So I'm up all night, I was up all night, and guess what we can do? And so every single time, but again, we're doing it all, right? And plus we're still trying to do our own, I'm still writing. She's still doing her clocks.
Yeah.
But we have to create content, because we have to market us just like we're trying to market you.
Right.
So about, when do you think? Last year we are hooked up with a couple of networking companies. We've had a couple of people that have been helping us, and we reciprocate. We've had a couple of people that I'm gonna be positive on this. Sometimes you meet a person and you really like them, and you really think they have something that will help you, or you can help them. And sometimes it's not the right fit.
Right.
Okay. It has nothing to do with the person being a bad person or a good person or anything like that. It's having to do with discerning what's going to be good for our company and for what we're looking to do. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you said it perfectly. Perfect.
So we had to make those decisions because we were looking for people to help us relieve us of some of our time, because time is the most important thing that we have.
Right.
But it didn't work out that way.
Mm-mm.
So we had to do that, and I don't like doing that at all. I'm a big believer. I don't like to micromanage anything.
Mm-mm.
Jeanette has her gig, does what she does best, and I don't interfere, and I'm not allowed to interfere. She won't let me.
Yes.
And we kind of stay in our own lanes.
Yeah.
And I don't have, I trust her.
Well, I trust you
too. My level of trust for her is, I know that when we talk, I don't say, oh my gosh, is Jeanette going to do this? I already know she's going to do it.
Yeah.
So the trust issue between the two of us was not taken seriously by other people.
Right. 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 That's a good way to put it. Yay.
Yeah. They don't quite understand our relationship. Mm-hmm. And that was a problem. So we're back to square one with the two of us, and then we're learning more things. We're figuring new things out. We came up with the news. We do the news show, which was really funny.
The channel, I'm going to say this. Everything that we're about to tell you is where God has changed our views and wherever it's going. And it has been a fun journey because I never knew I was going to be a cartoonist. We started with the news first. We like the news because I say, hey, every TV channel has a news. And then she comes up with the ideas. Yeah, let's do the creative news. Where no news is good news. It's just crafty news. I love that. And I made that up and I was like, okay, that's good news. So we had that. And then we had the Artisan with me and Jeffrey, the veterans TV channel. And then I was doing a creations of the heart, little things. But our number one person who has been faithfully always like giving content, like she has not failed, is Miss Craft Princess.
Brenda.
It's just amazing. She has been with us from the get-go. She's an OG. That's how we call people, original gangster of the Creative Spirit channel. And we have a couple of others like
Catherine
Shapiro and Jeffrey. Those are the original OGs. Those are the OGs, right?
See, it's really hard for people. Look, we understand. Mm-hmm. When you're a small business, you're hit from every side with people wanting money, people wanting to sell you stuff, people wanting to make their own money. That's what we're all in here for. Right. Mm-hmm. And so we try very hard to be aware of that.
Mm-hmm. But we also have given people boost confidence, because that's what I get from Brenda. Yeah. Brenda I was really not the person, like 3 years ago, she's not the person she is today. If you see how good she does in her videos compared to her very first video, she has grown tremendously.
Her business has matured,
and she has more confidence. Yeah.
Complete. Yeah. And Jeff ended up from doing his beautiful pens to starting our first. So I went to a pop-up. I went to a pop-up to talk to crafters about the Creative Spirit channel. And again, people look at me and like, oh, okay, that's nice. They don't really get it because nobody has done this before, right?
No. And they think it's a YouTube only. They don't know it's TV.
They don't, right. And so I ended up talking to this really cute gal. She makes great salsa. Hey, Maria Salsa. She's in San Antonio.
Uh-huh.
And she has a friend who's this kind of crusty old guy who helps her with her. like everybody knows with the pop-up, you have to dump, you have to bring it all to the pop-up, and you have to unload everything and set your tent up and everything. Well, he kind of goes around with his coffee cup, and he's kind of grumpy, and in that cute kind of curmudgeon kind of grumpy thing. And so I started thinking, and I called Jeanette and I said, we were doing our news show.
Yeah.
I said, I want a grumpy guy in the middle between Jeanette and I when we do our news, and saying stuff like, what are you saying that stuff for? What are you talking about that for? Kind of offsetting us because we're giggling and being goofy, and this old guy. So Jeffrey took over that mantle. And then as we were talking, the ideas are starting to come, and we ended up with Whimsy Woods, our first cartoon series.
Yeah, Whimsy Woods Farm, introducing all the animals.
He created all the animals and
their attitude.
And their attitudes. And so the cartoons really hit off. And then again, I started doing my creative conversations. I made history, and then I
started my inspired reflections.
Right, she does.
I wanted something for Sundays. I said, I just want one day. I want a Sunday. That's it. Give me a Sunday.
And that turned out to be wonderful. And then I said to her, I just said, look, we kind of need a crafts town. Like,
oh my gosh.
And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, create this,
Yeah.
And so we started our first one. We're going to redo our first one because it was really.
I mean, I was learning. I didn't know anything about making cartoons.
I know everybody's used to AI right now and ChatGPT and all this stuff, but it really was in its infancy, and it's only been a year, and it has just like ballooned. It's so different. You can do now that what you did a year and a half ago.
Right.
But we started with Craftville.
And it was just an iteration, Craftville, having a little pop-up, introducing everybody. It was fun to do. It took me about 3 weeks to do because I didn't know what I was doing. I kept asking Jeffrey, how do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do this?
The cutest thing. And now Craftville has a library. It has a post office. It has an airport.
It has a museum. Not a museum. The swimming, the pool.
The pool. It has, we just did a pet store. And so our vendors are now going, like when we bring a vendor on, they're in the cartoon.
We bring them to town. That's what I say. We bring them to Craftville.
We've created this thing, and she's like, Jenny, you got to do these books. I go, I know, I got to do the books. There's so many. The ideas are overflowing for two people.
Yeah,
they really are. It's two people.
So I wasn't doing like the people part because I got engaged with the making of the cartoons because I fell in love with making them. And every time she threw an idea at me, I like ate it up. Okay, let me do. I can't say no to Jenny when she comes in an idea, and then all of a sudden I can't sleep because I got to write the script, and then I got to figure out how I'm going to do it, right? And then I was falling behind on making phone calls and following up with people. And I said, Jenny, I can't do it all. I got to be realistic. I can't. I need help because I'm falling in love with our Craftville because it's becoming an avatar town. And that's the way somebody described it. It's an avatar town, our Craftville. And I said, no one can take away our Craftville because that's our town. It's called Craftville, USA. And let me tell you, even the people already know it, and it's becoming so popular that it's like I have people tell me I can't wait for the next cartoon.
So we're building it into the price for people to come on board with us.
Right.
Because they say, oh my gosh, I get my own cartoon. I get to be my own cartoon.
Yeah.
And so we're at the point now where we're getting people that aren't really crafters or artisans to want to advertise on the show.
That's right. And we made a business line. We made a business channel, a non-crafter business channel.
Right. And we have that. We also had the most marvelous woman come on our show, translated. She's Jeanette,
voiceover. Yeah, Abuelo. Yeah. So she, Abuelo, she's a voiceover person, and she does all kind of voices. All of a sudden, it hit me. She came up with an idea. Can you do a Spanish Christian cartoon? I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right. I can do that. It's my TV. I can do anything I want. So I told Jenny, I said, Jenny, what do you feel about a Spanish cartoon? She goes, go for it. So we went for it, and we have now 3 of the cartoons on there. So we actually have her that she's gonna sponsor that all our shows are sponsored by someone, So we went ahead and they're doing the Spanish cartoons, and she's the voiceover, and I can't wait till we show more. We're picking real stories in the Bible, and it's about a granddaughter and her grandmother, and the grandmother reads the stories of the Bible, and they become to life, and that's a cartoon, and it's in Spanish. And then all of a sudden I go, Jenny, we should have just a Spanish TV station then, a Spanish channel. And she's like, why not? Okay. So
she does her inspired reflections in Spanish.
In Spanish too,
sometimes, and so it really,
it's gone where no man has gone before.
And we do have parameters. Did you want to show commercials, or do you want to keep going?
No, let's show the commercial of our favorite thing that developed while we were brainstorming. Jenny came up with this fabulous idea, and talking, and we contributed this. You gotta know what it is, so I'm gonna go ahead and show that cartoon, and then we'll be right back.
Remember the excitement of checking your mailbox and finding something special waiting just for you? Now you can experience that feeling every single month with the brand new Postal Ink Exchange. For only $12 a month, you'll receive a mailbox surprise filled with creativity, inspiration, and fun. Every month includes an inspirational card, a beautiful postcard, a recipe collection card, exclusive vendor discounts, fun magnets, and stickers. And every month, a special surprise waiting in your mailbox. The Postal Ink Exchange is more than mail. It's happiness delivered from our heart to yours. Support small businesses, discover unique creations, and enjoy the joy of real mail again. Join the Postal Ink Exchange today for only $12 a month, exclusively from the Creative Spirit channel, where creativity comes to life.
I was going to show the other one too, the abuelita, so they can see it, but we'll talk about this right now, and then I'll show the cartoon ad for the Spanish audience. But this thing is so exciting that Jenny did the first one, and we were just putting it together, piecing it together. I mean, when she comes up with these ideas, we're in it like, okay, add this. Oh, this will be fun. Oh, I would love to see it. I mean, it is so cool. Whoever thought of it? Like, everybody nowadays misses Nail. My daughter and myself, we write to each other back and forth because we want mail. We want the mail, and we write to each other in these beautiful envelopes. And I said, Jenny, the only thing that's missing is something. I haven't quite put my finger on it. And I said, oh my gosh, I know what it is. So I told Jenny, guess what I did? And I sent her a script because the first one was about Jack and Milo, right? It was about Jack and Milo, which is one of her books. And this was mail. So my head started spinning, and I'm writing. And I said, okay, rip that up. Then I wrote again. And until I got this perfect little piece of story. And I sent it to her, and I said, that's what's missing. When they get to read a you get to read a full story of
Yep.
the month of whatever is happening.
And this is happening. People are doing these. I didn't even know this when I started.
Me neither. You know who told me? My daughter.
Yeah,
She
they're
introduced
doing
me.
this on Etsy where you get historical things and stuff.
Yeah.
What I was trying to do was to get our vendors some more outlook for people to be able to find them, and it's a very small price, but it would help us support our channel, and we wanted to provide value to the people that are paying the $12.
Right.
So we do a personal letter. We do a postcard, which has, the first one was Jeanette's clocks. So Jeanette, as a vendor, her website's on there, and the person that's getting paying the $12 gets a postcard with her name on it, so they can give that out to somebody else. There's bookmarks, there's stickers, there's a list of our vendors who want to offer a percentage off on their goods or services. Okay, and so when Jeanette came up, that was our first one that we did, and we also have a little inspiration, a little ring that you can save these every month. We're going to send you.
Yeah. They're called prayer rings or motivational rings.
Motivation rings. On one side is a business inspiration quote, and the other side is a biblical quote. Right. And we send those with each one. So then I told her, I said, well, this month it's July. It's our 250th anniversary of the country. So I'm going to do a double. I'm going to do two postcards with two bookmarks. Right. And she came up with this adorable story, because one of those was Jack and Milo, right? That was from the books. Because I just wrote a 4th of July book. It's called Fun, Friends, and Fireworks. It's the new Jack and Milo book. And it's so cool. It's on and we just did the airport.
Yep.
The story about Jack and Milo, it's in a beautiful little airmail wrapping, and it comes in a big red envelope. And for $12, we have so many things in this world that are dragging us down. Yeah. And we get so upset at things, and there's so much swirling. And we thought that we could bring a little bit of, instead of getting a bill in the mail, you got a letter from us talking to you about things, offering you opportunities, giving you something you can give away. You know, you can give that bookmark to a child that's learning to read, or you can send that postcard to someone that you haven't talked to in a while, right?
Right.
And the goal is to be able to get enough of those postcards together where you can buy them and give those out, or our vendors can get them and send those out to people that they want to market to. So we don't do anything without thinking about,
how is it going to benefit our vendors?
How is it going to benefit our vendors? And so the story just ended. It's the cutest little thing. It's so good.
She inspired me.
We're gonna do this every month. We'll have new vendors with their new products on there.
And all of this stuff is not easy. It's like, we just don't come up with it. We just don't want it to be just that. We wanted something special for our vendors to receive. I love receiving packages. I love receiving mail. So it's like, yay, you know. So also, when I received it, it was really fun.
It's also a great gift for someone who wants to give to someone like I have an aunt that lives up in Oregon, and I sent her it because, you know, you don't get good stuff like this. So we're trying to bring other people to our channel for our vendors. We're trying to make other people aware of what we do and what we're trying to do. And we're also trying to get our vendors to be able to be out there and help them to market their goods in ways that they have not thought about.
Right. And why don't you show them in our website, like share the screen, how you enrolled in the postal exchange is very easy. You go to our website and we have the postal link exchange. She has it in 2 places, so you can't miss it. And that's what we're going to show you. We have it in 2 places, and one place you post, and it's real easy to sign up. I actually subscribed my own daughter in it because it is so fun that she loves mail. So I wanted to give her something in return. So I sent her, and I said, that was her calling me. So I'm thinking maybe she got it already or whatever. But I know that, that will be fun. So there it is. So that's what you get right
This is
there.
the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can see this is our little inspiration ring right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was our letter.
Mm-hmm.
This is our discount
of the merchants.
We forgot the recipe. We do a recipe every month.
Yeah.
And this was our this is a
bookmark. Yeah.
This is Jeanette's clock. It's my favorite clock, and that's what I put on. And then we have every month you'll get a magnet and different sticker.
Yeah.
And I think I have a picture. Let me see if I can bring it up.
Of probably this month. This month's clock is so amazing. You know what I was thinking now that you're showing me that? If we was to have a page on there, like January, February, March, April, May, and you put each one of them.
I'm going to. Then they can order it.
Yeah, they could order that specific thing. Yeah. That just came up to me. That's the way we are. We're like ADHD. We go all over the place. I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, can you see this one? Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see it?
Yeah, and then what you do is on the end, you'll see postal exchange, and you click on it, and it'll take you to where you just fill out this form, your address, pretty much in. You pay with a debit card, whatever. We never see your information. Just pay it, and that's it. Look, this is July, right? This is July. That's July. Oh my gosh. And the letter right there is the letter of the story. Oh my gosh, there's the story.
There's your story.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. I love the way you take those pictures. I love it.
It comes with this in this envelope.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 2. This is Jeffrey's pens.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the new book that I just wrote. These are the vendor discounts. These are the stickers and the magnet.
Mm-hmm.
There's little additional stickers. 2 of the bookmarks. The little recipe, that's from Jeanette down there. And then this is a letter that I wrote about for the 250th. And it comes in a beautiful red envelope like that.
Yep.
So for $12, this is what you can send a person. Yep. This doesn't have to be for you. Maybe you have a friend or someone who you want to share. But we wanted to make these usable things that you could use and things you could share. And these little postcards are so cute.
They are. They're very stocky too. I like the paper stock. It's very hard.
Very good. And so isn't that cute? That came out cute.
I love it. It's so professional. I love your pictures too.
Thank you.
And we can put it like every month like that. Like that's July, so we'll have the picture of July on the screen. So we'll talk about it more off screen. But anyway,
you can see I'm behind because I'm busy making websites. So
let me tell you, when you join our channel, and that's a whole different thing, but we're saying our story, but we have developed so much than where we were that it's actually benefiting and it's actually helping our vendors. It's actually putting eyes on our channel. We're about almost 9,000 strong right now, and it's amazing. And we've grown a lot, and we're always expanding. We're always looking for new ideas. People are always seeing what's the next thing. I'm gonna tell you right now though, props. Okay, the number one, I was saying, Jenny, guess what our number one show is on the TV? And it was Crassville Gets a Post Office. People love getting those boxes. And to be honest, every single vendor that you see in that cartoon is a vendor on our TV getting a package. And don't ask me how I do it. I take no credit. I thank the Lord for my wisdom and the courage that he's given me to do this. Because if you would have told me 2 years ago that this was what you were going to be doing, I would have said no, because I have no knowledge. So the fact that it actually...
if you can, I don't know what's on right now. If you go to our website, you can watch what's currently on the channel.
Yeah.
My website's going really slow. So
that's unusual.
I know, right? It's been really weird lately. I've been not happy with it.
Okay.
But let me, I'll just go to this is our actual channel.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
you could go live right there. Go to up there in Old Craftville. Yes, there we go. Oh my gosh. Yep, that it is amazing. So yeah, it's taken me a while, but as you see the cartoon, you look at the paper, and that's exactly how it mailed out
with the
yes.
And this is a thing too. Is like she sent me that paper, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to get that to work. And I did kind of think maybe I couldn't do it. And I was going to have to call her and tell her, Jeanette, I can't do it. And I couldn't tell her that I couldn't do it. So I figured out a way to put that story on that paper that she wanted, because she sent me exactly what she wanted.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, girl, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And this is what we do to each other.
Yeah.
When we start, this is our church. We've got a pet store, a swimming school, a pop-up market. These are all of our vendors, our airport, a poetry place in Craftville. But she sends me something, or I'll send her something, and neither one of us want to tell the other one we can't do it, because it means a lot to us, to who we are as people. Right. And so I told her, I said, I figured it out for you. And she saw it. She's like, oh my goodness, look at that. It looks cute. And I honestly had no idea it comes to us. So in winding down, we wanted to bring this to you today because we are starting to get a little audience. We want people to understand our goal is to bring crafters, artisans, and artists like Catherine, like Brenda, like Jeff, like Spencer, like Tammy, like Dwayne and his wife, and all the people that we have met over the last year or two. The pharmacy, we have people now that Rose, who does the voiceovers for us in Spanish, David Poyant, who does the most wonderful embroidery. We want to invite you not to be afraid. We're not. It really is affordable. It's the price of a pop-up a month, right? No, we're not huge.
It's an opportunity to meet, connect, and we treat our vendors with so much love because that's who we are. We are the creative spirit, and I have to throw my word in there because it says love thy neighbor, and we do. We really do take care of our vendors. And when you go to our website and you see the prices that we offer, people say, "How do you continue?" I said, because we do it with love, because us crafters, we don't got $1,000 to be putting on for a minute commercial. Come on now. We don't have that. But you tell me that is this price for $50. You get a 30-minute show. You get an ad that plays 24 hours a day. And you get to be a cartoon on our channel. And you get, what else you get? You get the mailers. You getting so much stuff that people are actually going, what?
I know.
That's who we are, and people going, you should be charging way more. I guess that's not who we are.
We're hoping that this channel gets enough viewers so that
sponsors. We welcome our sponsors too.
I'm sorry.
Sponsors. I mean, we got sponsors now that want to sponsor us because
people that aren't crafters that want. Oh! Before we go, if you're in Florida in a Newport Richey area, Crunch has us in their gym.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. We're all over the place in Crunch Gym. We got picked up by them, and it is absolutely amazing. So we want to give a shout out to Crunch Gym Fitness. They're all over the place, and they have us as a vendor on their TV. So that's really good there too.
So we want crafters though. We want crafters not to be afraid, not to think that, I know we're not a million people, but you know what? When you're on social media, you're not getting a million people to see you. You're only being shown to the people that are in your on your account, right? And they're not all looking at you.
Yeah.
And I got kicked off of, I got hacked in Facebook. This is another thing. I got hacked on Facebook, and I got my personal account taken away, and I'm limited now on our Facebook for the Creative Spirit. We preach, get your own website. We can help you with that. It's very affordable because
we have different packages on there. Yeah. We got different packages that offers that.
TikTok, we want you to be everywhere. We don't say, don't go on this, don't go on that. We think you should be everywhere, but we also think you should be with us because we're supporting you as a crafter, artisan.
And a small business too. Remember, the small business out there. If you own your own mom and pop and you don't have nowhere to go to advertise, you can advertise with us. And I promise you, you're going to be so happy. We had, the pharmacist received the postal link, right? We have a pharmacist with us, and they received their postal link card. And then on the discount of vendors, they say, hey, how come we're on here? I say, we didn't get a discount from you. The man came in yesterday and brought me this much coupons. I'm like, Jenny, get ready. I'm about to send you a mailing of coupons. So that's how much important it is that he believes in us. He goes, hey, you know what? I want to be part of that. I want to be part of that mailing system. So it's pretty cool. And then he tells people, and people then come to us, and and I love that Crunch lets us advertise there, and we're getting vendors from there, and they're doing a lot. Oh, our brand new creative wellness channel, right? And that is getting us healthy. I'm doing good. And the reason why I'm speaking so fast, because we got 3 minutes left and we're going above the time. We always do this when we're by ourselves. We run out of time, and we have to keep on time because the TV now will cut us off. We had that experience with the last person that was on here, so I'm like, so we got to make sure we do that. But I'm telling you, there's so much more to our story. We need to write a book maybe, but that's what I'm saying, that we are here for you as a small business, to support you, to advertise for you. And if you are starting brand new and you do not have a website, you don't have what else? They don't have a commercial. We do everything for you. Just go to our website, which is right under my name, creativespiritchannel.com, where she showed you the poster link. There's all our packages. Go to the subscription and digital subscription, and you get to see everything that we offer, and it's affordable. And we do work with you. We're not, no, you gotta pay now. We're not that kind of people. We work with you. We have vendors that we're working with. So it just goes to show we have a heart for this, and I know it's growing quick, that now we do have a booking agent. We had to hire a booking agent. Yeah, hi Jojo. So we had to go ahead and hire a booking agent so she can book our things and then follow up, because I'm so busy with the cartoons and everything else. Jenny is busy doing the mailings, and that takes time. It's not easy. So we're very happy to do everything, and we enjoy it, and that's why I think we love it so much, So that's the fun part.
Give us a chance. Share this. Like our YouTube page, because we're almost to 9,000, and we love you all. And we're going to see you next week on the Having Fun with J&J Show.
Yeah, we'll have a guest next week. Things happen. The person was unavailable for their own reasons, but it's okay, because me and Jenny always got something to talk about. As you can see, we're still talking. The time is going to run out right now. Okay, so anyway, so we have to go, but we'll see you next week, same time, same channel. We love you. I hope we enlighten you of who we are and what we do. We'll see you next week. Okay?
Take care, guys. See you later. Bye.